Good afternoon and welcoming all the guests. It is very momentous occasion for several reasons. It is third time our Honorable Minister Garu is visiting Sricity. And not only that, though some of you remember or know, you have seen all the banners, we had the great fortune of Honorable Chief Minister Garu, Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, staying here last night. First time a Chief Minister ever stayed in Sricity. Sricity is only 18-year-old, and we are very privileged, sir, to have you here to launch this Sricity International University. This is also third university in Sricity, incidentally, third university. So first two universities were launched by Honorable Vice President Venkaiah Naidu Garu. It so happened both of them when he was there. One, Kriya University, we have Kriya University people here. It was launched in Delhi in his office as Vice President, and the IIIT was launched in Renugunta along with IIT, SAISA. So it is a privilege for you to be here, and we are proud of you as a young and dynamic leader for this young university, because this is what is going to be future. So anyway, when we talk about it, and also it is a proud moment, sir. Today we have almost about 30 plus people represent Japanese companies, 20 plus from the Korean companies, and few others from various other, 31 countries. So I want to welcome all of you for this great occasion. And I also want to thank various people who have come from our Sricity Educational Foundation, Sricity Board of Governors and members from US to other places. Welcome to you all. Since we are already late, I want to stop here and then play a small video to launch, and we can proceed with the proceedings. Once again, thank you all. And first time in the Sricity history also, all our family members also are here. First time we have all of them visiting Sricity. Please play the video.
Planned as per international standards as a work, live, learn, play urban smart city. Sricity is home to over 200 companies from over 30 countries on one campus. Alstom, Daikin, Blue Star, Carrier, Havells, Isuzu, Kobelco, TVS, FMCG majors like Cadbury's, Kellogg, Pepsi, Lavazza, Everton Tea, Tata Foods. And Sricity is already a place of learning. Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kriya University, Accord International School, Chinmaya Vidyalaya that already call it home. And now, a new kind of institution is rising, one built to bring working and learning together. At the very heart of Sricity, Sricity International University, a philanthropic initiative of a distinguished group of technocrats and entrepreneurs. A university built with a vision of making every graduate employable and a mission that students learn by doing. We call it the work-study dual model. The curriculum is co-designed with the industry that hires and taught by people building real products for the world. Here, academia and industry are no longer two worlds. They are one. Its founding members are part of some of India's most iconic new age universities. From the very first year, every student works in a real internship with a real industry partner. And those internships are paid. Stipends starting from 10,000 rupees a month or more by the industry partners. So a good education stays within reach for a student and their family. Fellowships covering full tuition are offered to qualified students. Collateral-free bank loans are made available to the needy students. Here, AI is part of teaching, learning, and working. By learning how to learn, how to solve problems, how to communicate, how to adopt, a student stays relevant with the evolving AI-driven world. And by learning how to build something of your own, the spirit of entrepreneurship. That entrepreneurial spirit already has a home. Station S, our startup studio. We opened it in 2025 before our very first students arrived. Because entrepreneurship should begin alongside education, not after it. In a single year, it has seeded more startups than many universities do in a decade. Across technology, design, food, precision manufacturing, services, and retail. From an idea to a team, to capital, to a product in the market. But there is more to SIU than work and study. Already, there is life all around. Kayaking on the lake, cycling, cricket, yoga, meditation, evenings around a bonfire. This is only the beginning. 101 things to do are on their way. As Sricity grows into a safe, futuristic, urban smart city with room for every kind of life. This is our vision, to build a Bharat where every student is ready for work and employable. This is Sricity International University. Welcome to a new beginning.
Chairman Srinivas Garu goes back to our college days. So he's my partner, friend, philosopher, family member, everything. So whatever we do together for last 40 plus years, 86 onwards, 86, 40 years. As a college friend, to invite here to say a few words about this whole genesis, why Sricity International University.
A truly, literally warm welcome to all of you, and my pranam to all my Japanese friends and Korean friends. So you must be thinking why there are so many universities. In Sricity itself has 2 of them. Why one more? That comes to mind very often to the people. I'll just take just few minutes only just to explain, the genesis of it. We have people after 12th class, they look for jobs, and most of you look for them, something like an ITI or a diploma. You don't need degree holders, you don't need a PhD people and all this. So when we already have that, then why something else? So we are addressing primarily those who seek a degree. So what is the reason? The reason is that they want to go to university, get a degree. Today's crisis is that you see from many studies and all that reports publishing, over 50% of the graduates in India are not employable. That means they do not have the required skills that the various industry that are looking for. They spend 3 years for a 3-year degree or a 4 years, 4-year degree, come out of it, then you say, what do you know? They just give a blank face to you, then you spend 3 to 6 months training them. That means from age 18 to 22, the productivity is disappearing. And that's the most productive age for anybody, isn't it? The people are with a lot of energy. But the outcome is not there, because they just go through some courses, get a degree and all of them, and you have to restart again with giving you skills. That's the issue. And these people in India today are 10 million students come out every year from 12th class onwards. 10 million people come out. About 5% of them go to these top universities like IIT, NIT, and IIM and all of them. We don't need to focus on them because they'll do well anyway. They're the top 5% of this country. And I keep giving this example saying that a metallurgical engineer from an IIT becomes CEO of Google. There's no connection between them, but they do it because they have the capability. Similarly, I say the only Turing Award winner from India was a civil engineer from Gindi Engineering College, Professor Raj Reddy. You will see his video coming out today. He's the only Indian origin person ever to win a Turing Award, which is basically a Nobel Prize of the computer science. So these 95% other people, 5% go to all these, they require hand-holding. There are many studies published. One of them is Benjamin Bloom, who published a study saying that the people, if you do proper guidance, hand-holding, a C-grade person can be improved up to an A-grade. An A-grade person, if you give the hand-holding and guidance, they can become a AA, AAA, whatever it is, kind of thing. The studies have proven it. The problem has been that we do not have either the mindset or the resources to focus on these 9.5 million people, large numbers. So they just go to this college, that college, kind of thing. They try to do their best. Unfortunately, because India also has a tremendous shortage. We have 1.4 billion people, but we don't have enough faculty. There are 40,000 positions vacant in the university system alone, okay, for different reasons. I'm not getting into it. So our motivation is that why somebody should spend 4 years and then come to you and say, then you have to train them for another 3 months, 6 months, years. So we wanted to change that. We looked for what are the models that are available in the world. Singapore does something, work integrated program. India also has something. Germany has been doing it in a program called, DH, Duale Hochschule. And this is my friend somewhere here, Venu, he did a PhD from that place, so he took us there to. Then in Canada also something has happened. In the US, Northeastern University. Programs have been coming around, but not very, I would say, structured way. Germany has been doing very structured way for the last 40 plus years. So then we said, the German program was that 1 quarter they are in the university, 2nd quarter they are in the industry, and they go back again, in alternate quarters. But when I talk to the industry, our Indian industry, saying that they say, no, for 3 months, sorry, we can't keep them. Then we say, what is that we can do? They say about 9 months, continuously they stay. That means we have modified the work-study program to suit the Indian industry. This is all being done. Yes, we want to help the young population, this thing, but to suit your requirement. And this will only work if you say that, yes, we want to work with you, kind of thing. Yes, we have encouragement from the government. The government said, let's make it as an example to the country and all of them. So all of us together here, we have come forward. Very often you say that we also named it as Sricity International. Well, Sricity is there. Sricity is giving the land and all of them. This is a philanthropy-driven institution. Nobody wants it. The supporters of this, there are few of them will come on the video. They're all sitting here, much of the people there. So we will be soliciting support from tens and hundreds of people who together will do this. So we did do few of them like an ISB, IIIT kind of thing. So this is one such thing. There are 2 universities already in Sricity set up in this model. One is Kriya University is a great example. But the Kriya University looks at the talent at a different level. It's a arts and sciences kind of thing. So they look at the cream of the thing, the 5% which I was talking about. They don't look at the 95%. We look at the other part of it. And IIIT is also a partnership between Government of India, state government, and Sricity. together. We three of us came together and started. It's a public university, technically considered Government of India university, but it's a PPP based. There's a third one, which is again in the same lines of Korea University, which is where the philanthropic money coming from different places kind of thing, but it'll focus on the work study model. And the model, once we do it, we make it successful, then it's going to go to the world. I take 1 more minute. So CM Garu said that it's fine, you're trying to make these people, the young people employable. So we guarantee employability, I want to tell you. I take the old Mr. Jack Welch saying, he says, I cannot guarantee employment, but I guarantee employability. That's what he used to say in GE. That's what we will be doing here. Because we don't create jobs. We create some, but jobs come from you. So, but when you say there is a job, this person will have the required skills. You will not say, well, I have a job, but I don't have people kind of thing. Okay? So that gap will be built. So the CM Garu said that, the Honorable CM, it's okay, fine, you're getting these people employable, but somebody has to create employment also. So then he said, start now, an incubation center, an entrepreneurship center. We started it last year. The first academic year is starting now. The last year itself, we started the incubation center. It's called Station S. When you're driving into the Sricity, you see it on the left side of it, kind of thing. We have already incubated about 10 companies. So there are, and this is done by the same students. You'll be surprised to know it's not by somebody who has done various things there. On the way out, we are going to show to the Honorable Minister, just while going out, the 4 of them, they're waiting there. Young girls, 18 years, because we wanted to see if it works or not. So we brought 2 cohorts of the people. One of them is 25 people of 18-year-old children. Gave them 2 quarters of our kind of education that I talk about. Today they build what they call full stack web development. I've shown it to my friend who actually heads many big corporations in the world. He said, man, I can't believe it. So that's what it is. So it's doable, we are very confident. So side by side, as we are making our younger children into very employable people, and also creating an environment, people to start the new startups and various things. And the third one, which we're not done yet, we'll develop an innovation center where all these industries want to build a next generation product or something like that. So today it happens in Japan, in Korea, in China kind of thing. We will have the same facilities here in few years to come. I want to assure you that today you're all manufacturing here. Your design doesn't happen here. It happens either in Japan or in Bangalore or in Chennai or Hyderabad. We want those things also to happen here. We will get any resources that you want. They will be available here in Sricity. We want to assure you that in few years' time, you don't have to go anywhere else. All the way from a PhD student to the technical resources that you want, that will be made available in Sricity. I thank you all for being here. Sorry if we got delayed a little bit here today for the, for unavoidable situation. But I want to come back to you, the industry partners, and seek your guidance and your help, kind of thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sini. Now maybe it is the appropriate time to play the Professor Rajareddy's video. Play it. Thank you. Time now to hear from one more Silicon Valley resident and who is here with us, who is also on the board of Sricity International University Global Advisory Board, Mr. Praveen Akkiraj Garu. Maybe time to hear from you.
Opportunity to say a few words. I think we're living in interesting times. Humanity has always been about innovation. Since 1 million years ago, we first harnessed fire and energy to where we spread education through the printing press, to the steam engines that powered the industrial age, we are now in the age of AI. Humanity is all about constant evolution. Our innate sense of curiosity, the need to experiment, the need to learn, essentially what drives this. Now, along with innovation and disruption comes opportunities and challenges, right? We created this modern world through the innovation of the steam engine. At the same time, the same industrial revolution created significant amount of disruption, as it is going to be now with the age of AI. So in this age of disruption, the concept of educating and preparing the next generation to be successful is a noble mission. It's a mission that obviously motivates a lot of people here, all the way from the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Minister, to the founders of Sricity, and those of us who are fortunate enough to have this opportunity. Because this mission of education and this mission of being able to prepare that next generation for AI is the most exciting opportunity that we have. Because AI is, think of yourself as now walking around with an Einstein in your pocket. At the same time, this Einstein is also a child, temperamental. So I would contend that in the age of AI, human skills are more important than ever. And what we endeavor to create at Sricity International University is a student that is able to harness the power of AI by applying their human skills. And the only way we as humanity learn is by doing. That is the best way for us to learn. It's the only way for us to learn. And so to have this opportunity to bring together this set of students, to allow them to be able to experience and apply their knowledge right out of the gate, is essentially what is so exciting about this opportunity. As Srini Rajagaru said, we have tons of universities. There is no dearth of amazing, excellent universities that teach, including the best universities. When a student comes out, that process of integrating into the real world is the most challenging. Today, when you see the job opportunities, you hear this notion of there are no jobs, or jobs are being destroyed by AI. I will tell you from my own experience with my own companies that we cannot find enough people to fill these jobs, because the profile of what a modern AI native worker is required is fundamentally changed. And that is really the mission of Sricity International University, because it is about depth of understanding of the subject matter and being able to apply that, coming together at the same time, that essentially is what creates an AI native worker that will outcompete worker in the industry today. So it is truly a privilege to have this opportunity. I had the good fortune of meeting the Honorable Chief Minister about almost 20 years ago when I hosted him at Cisco. And from that time to the meeting we had this morning, his message has always been the same. Come back and do something for your country that gave you so much. And I think that's really what motivates a lot of us here today to be able to take this mission forward. We have all, have the fortune of being exposed to the latest and greatest technologies and being able to work with some of the brightest minds. We want to bring that here to Sricity International University to prepare that next generation worker, next generation student. So thank you again for the opportunity to be here.
Time to launch the university. So we request our chief guest, Honorable Minister Garu, to officially launch the university. This time we have been waiting to hear from the young who has changed. You have seen all his, this thing. He is the Minister for IT, Electronics, which we are directly involved. More importantly for this, what we are doing, he is also the Minister for HRD, Human Resource Development, and also he is the Minister for RTG, Real-Time Governance. Please, this is a great opportunity, sir, to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you.
Apologies for being late. I'm never late. I'm Japanese efficient, but today, unfortunately, clearly the machine is broken down. To Srini Rajagaru on the dais, to Ravi Sana Reddy Garu, distinguished founders, members of the board, industry leaders, faculty members, Andarki na Namaskaram. It gives me an immense pleasure to be here to lay. So it's really exciting to hear that AI is going to be integrated and going to be part of this entire institution. Of course, startup ecosystem is very important. I see my sisters here and they're really excited. I saw a big smile when they walked in. Startup ecosystem is very, very important because as a state, as government, as industry titans here, we will create jobs, no second thoughts about it. But all of us do understand that SMEs play a very, very important role. Young girls like them will create majority of the jobs. So my chief minister gave me a clear mandate. As I said, he loves to give amazing targets. One family, one entrepreneur. His point is every family should have an entrepreneur. That is where AI is going to play a very important role. He's been telling us that either they should create an AI use case or at least use AI. So a farmer, someone who's selling products on a push cart to a kirana store, to AI engineers. So every house should have an entrepreneur. And Srini Rajagaru, that is my third ask. I need your support on how do we roll this entire model out, and we have to create success stories. And that's where one family, one entrepreneur is going to be very, very critical for us. To investors who are here, who have already invested in Sricity, you do understand the power of what Srini Rajagaru has done here. As a state of Andhra Pradesh, I have a very clear mandate as we go about attracting new investments. We have now created a formal mechanism where we'll reach out to investors who have already invested in our state to understand if you have any challenges and resolve those. We will have, as you will ever expand, your needs will change, your energy profile will change, you might want more green energy, to more different talent. We as a state are creating a desk just to help you to grow your business, to grow your organizations in the great state of Andhra Pradesh. So as I was sharing with the colleagues before I joined this meeting, I call it the 3S model. Why you should further invest in Andhra Pradesh. One is speed of doing business. Second is stability of what we do here. Our policies stand the test of time and politics. Third is service. So once we agree it's no longer your project, it becomes our project. I must say that this Sricity International University is a great example of this, where I was in Russia when I cleared this project. So I didn't even waste a minute. I knew that the file came to my login. I went through it and I was in Russia. I remember exactly where I was. I was going from one meeting to the other and we actually cleared this file. So that's the service that we offer to all our partners because we are, I believe, together we are nation builders. I believe India can grow at double digit. It would require the private sector, the political system, and the bureaucracy to work together. We're not independent. We have to work together. And Andhra Pradesh is a state that is already growing at double digit. We will grow faster, but we need all of your support. So thank you very much, Srini Rajagaru, for having me here. It's really inspiring. As everyone was saying, it's inspiring times. And it is truly inspiring, and I'm sure under your leadership, your vision, this model will show the way for our great nation. Thank you very much for having me, and Jai Hind.